It's time, baby. Oh yeah. We back again. All the gamers back again. You feel me? Ugh. Ah. What's going on, everybody in the chat? All my future watchers, what's going on? Appreciate everybody showing up. Everybody coming through. Let me get my plugs out of the way. I am Monthly Gamer, you feel me? I am a Sonic channel. I come through, and for every day out of the week, I play a Sonic game every single day of the week at 5 o'clock Central Time, you feel me? Every single day. Been doing it for about 3 months now. You feel me? Let's see. What am I on now? I am on not Team Chaotix. I'm making my way through Chaotix off screen. But let's see. Today we're doing Team Rose, right? Starting with Team Rose. Now, if you would like to support Monthly Gamer, check out all my description options. Check out in the description below. My bad. Check out in the description below. You feel me? Check out all my payment options. You feel me? They're all one click away. You feel me? I got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and I got Patreon. Patreon is the subscription service. If you want to set it and forget it, you feel me? Just go ahead and throw $1 in there. You feel me? That'll help me out great. You feel me? It's a great start. And then if there's any game that you want me to play, or you have any game that you want me to, you have requested for me to play, I have a $5 tier. You throw $5 in, you message me and let me know what game you want me to play. I'll play that game. You feel me? Cool? Cool. Sonic the Hedgehog in the chat says, hey, I am new to this. What's going on, Sonic the Hedgehog? Let's see. Starting on Team Rose. You feel me? Team Rose. Oh no, we're not supposed to be here. Or actually, where are we ending the story? Where did we end in the story? Yeah. So we're not here. Let me redo this. Come on, cutscene. I need you to end, please. Thank you. I'm doing all right, Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanks for asking, man. Like I said, man, if you like what you see here, man, like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Share it with everybody. Like I said, I stream here every weekday at 5 o'clock Central Time. You feel me? Going to, let's see. Yeah, we're starting here. So I'm not done. I haven't gone all the way through Amy's level, so we're gonna have to do the challenge sections if we're gonna start from the beginning. You feel me? Oh no, Amy. Well, Amy's playthrough. Amy's playthrough is pretty fine. Pretty fine. Actually, they're actually very short. Very, very short. So honestly, ugh, I just got a burp. Whoa. But honestly, like, this honestly might be a short stream. Just because it's like, our levels are like super short, and then I might do the rest, like Chaotix's levels tomorrow. Get crushed. Get crushed. I mean, Amy is in love with me? She's in love with you? Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, because your name is Sonic the Hedgehog. Took me a second. Took me a second. Ugh. All right, I need you. Cream. That's her name. I forgot her name for a second. Slowly making my way through this game. Like I said, this might be a short stream today because, like I said, Team Rose's like levels are like surprisingly short. Surprisingly, because I always forget like how I'm always like, yeah, that's short, yeah. But then I would go back and play them and I'll be like, oh, the level's over. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, forgot. But honest to God, low key, I kind of like that they're short like that. That's not who we want. Like right here, look. You go through here, right? No. Switch to big. What the hell are you doing? Like, look, boom. It's like that. Ring is right there. You're like, what? You're like, huh? It's almost like it's almost forces like where you're playing the levels and you're like, oh, the level's over. Is that an A though? Yes. Let's go. Give me the A rank. Give me the good grades.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, what a beautiful white palette.
Now, of course, if I'm playing them this way, you're not going to be able to see all the cutscenes and all that, but like, honestly, the cutscenes don't. Especially not in this game. Not in this game, they don't. Not really. In the grand scheme of things. Not all of them, at least. Really, it's just like, the story is just basically like, oh, Eggman's gonna take over the world. And then it's like, little stuff here and there, and it's like, oh, it's not really Eggman. Then everybody else is like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm Shadow. I'm just Shadow. Am I really Shadow? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Sonic's story is like, let's stop. Like, oh, we stopped Eggman. You feel me? Then Amy's is like, oh, we saved Froggy and Chocola. You know what I mean? There's no real depth there. Especially like Chaotix. Chaotix is like, oh, you tricked us.
usually need an extra lift.
Time to hit y'all say gave this a like. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. You're pretty early, so it might, you know, it might liven up in a little bit. My regulars might come through. You feel me?
We did it. We did it.
Whoa. Making our way, making our way. You feel me?
Look at all the huge turtles. Swimming like that looks fun.
I want to try Froggy and go big.
No, that's not how I do not like shooting the cannons with the power characters, man. I just did it again. I just did it. I just said I don't like doing that, and I just did it. Switch to somebody else. Good lord. Because if you go on those cannons with power characters, dude, like you get all type of issues happening, bro. You'll go careening off somewhere, dude. And ironically, I think the safest person to go into the cannons with is your speed characters. And here you go. Look, like that. Boom, into the level. Easy peasy. This might be the shortest stream ever. This might be the shortest stream ever. This might be like an hour-long stream. Or at least I want to try to get an hour 30. At least.
We're happy.
I'm gonna try to get a Chaos Emerald. You feel me? That's what I am gonna try to do. At least one. Because I only need one more left. Oops, I forgot. I skipped.
Here we go.
I skipped again. I skipped. Quit it. Quit. I skipped. 1, 2, 3, right? Egg Hawk.
Okay, here we go.
Eggman up to no good again. Okay, alright, okay, Eggman. Okay. Now, can we take Eggman out before he does a full spin? Can we do it? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're close. You're close. You're getting close. You're not fast enough. Oh, is he gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it.
Woohoo!
Get him up out of here. In peak time. That must be an A. It must be an A. And let's go.
The huge birdie.
Let's do it. I'm okay with that grade. All right. I got an E on this level? Something must have happened. Something dumb must have happened.
What a huge plant! The buildings are so tall, it's making my head spin.
Froggy, where are you?
It feels like I'm on an escalator. Wow, I can run fast.
Okay. Now what went wrong? You feel me? That I got an E. Something, I'm telling you, something stupid may have happened. Like where I just fell off or something. Or some glitch happened. Ooh, it's dry today. People ain't coming through. Ain't showing up. That is a disheartening. But it's cool, because like I said, I'm going to keep pushing through anyway. You feel me? Come on, big. Come on, big. There we go. I hate that how they make her stop like that, dude. What is that? That's probably how I got to E last time. All right, that's probably how it happened last time. Because of stuff like that. I don't know what that is. But I gotta find out a way, I gotta figure out how to like navigate that. Because that shouldn't happen.
There's a lot of them.
That does not normally happen. So there's something going on. There's something going on with this version, you feel me? All right, so we're not gonna be on automatic. All right, when we go down this one, Boom, boom. We're gonna slow it down. Boom, because there's some glitch going on with on my end. I don't know what that is. Sonic the Hedgehog said, "Fan of Sonic Heroes." Yes. Oh, you're a fan of Sonic Heroes. I know Sonic Heroes can be divisive, but I am 100% a fan of Sonic Heroes. Big fan. I know its flaws. I know its issues. I know how janky the game can be. But I actually genuinely think this is one of those games where it's like underneath all that, it actually really is a good game. I don't think the same thing. Like whenever people like bring that up, like whenever people bring that argument up with other, like specifically other Sonic games, I'll be like, no, that game is just not really good. I do think Sonic Heroes is one of those games where like you can make the argument like, if you can get past all the jank, this is actually like a really in-depth and really good game here. Oh shoot, I forgot Amy can't do the wall thing. She's so lame, bro. Luca. Smash the dude, come on. Oh, that's not a checkpoint. I'm tripping.
Level up.
Feel me get my level ups on. Get my level ups. Oh. Wasn't ready for that. Let's go. Got all my level ups back. Now, as long as nothing stupid happens, all right, we won't E rank. Okay. Now I probably won't get an A because I've died, but most definitely won't be getting an E rank. As long as nothing weird happens. Sonic the Hedgehog says, "Who's your favorite character out of curiosity?" Well, the boring answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. But if we're not counting him, my second favorite character is Blaze the Cat. Just because she's a more stoic and interesting character. And she's got fire powers, you feel me? Fire powers! Who doesn't like fire powers, you feel me? Ooh, hey, Desire Studios in the chat said I made it. I was streaming Sonic Generations. Nice. I did see that. I saw you doing that earlier. I was like, oh, he's playing Sonic Generations. Nice. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch. I'll go on there and leave a like later. You said, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got it today, huh? That's right. I forgot about that. PS3, right? PS3? No. How'd you get it? In the premium edition of Sonic X Shadow Generations for $40. How'd you get it, Desire Studios? On what system did you get it?
Look, those Eggman robots are guarding those machines. Something doesn't make sense. Let's get rid of the robots first.
Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face, all of y'all. Sonic the Hedgehog says, I love Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. It's good. Listen, you can't go wrong with them. You know what I mean? It's the trio. You feel me? You can't go wrong with them. You know what I mean? Who has ever been a fan of Sonic and be like, I don't like Sonic or first of all, I don't like Sonic or Knuckles. I've heard people say they don't like Tails. I've heard that. But I've never heard anybody be like, aside from people that just don't like Sonic, I've never seen anybody be a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog and been like, I don't like Sonic. It's like, what? And I've also never seen anybody be like, I don't like Knuckles. Never heard that one. So you can't really go wrong there. Desire Studio says, on my PS4, it runs so good, bro. It's smooth. It's a smooth 60 frames per second, maybe above for a whole game. I'll go live after the stream and maybe you could hop in. Possibly. Quite possibly. Because I'm not going outside again, man. It's too hot. Way too hot. Way too hot. Because you know me, like normally after I do my streams, bro, I go like, I can do my little outside walk, / jog. But if I do any jogging today, you feel me? You might not see me tomorrow. You might not see me tomorrow, dude. Might not happen. I might be about the game, you feel me? Sonic the Hedgehog says they would be fake fans. Yeah, right. Like, yeah, like how do you? It's like being like, oh, I like Mario, but I don't like Mario. Like what? I like Halo, but I don't like Master Chief. I like Dragon Ball Z, but I don't like Goku, you know. Sonic said maybe. Sonic is the coolest character in the video game. In all of video game existence, there's no cooler character than Sonic the Hedgehog? Interesting. So all right, Sonic. Aside from your name being Sonic the Hedgehog, which is, clearly there's a bias there. Let's see. I'm gonna propose Shadow. What about Shadow the Hedgehog? You feel me? There's some people that think Shadow the Hedgehog's cooler. And then after that, now I'm gonna get an answer from that. Okay, I want an answer from that, and then I'm gonna give you a bunch of other. I'm gonna give you more characters. Okay, I wanna pick. 'Cause there's a lot of cool characters in gaming. Desire Studio says, had to stream on Crisis City, had to end on Crisis City because I was late, LOL. I usually start my streams before you and end at 6 so I can watch you. Show is too edgy. Shadow is too edgy. Shadow's he's too edgy? Too edgy? Y'all mess with Shadow like that? What? He said Shadow too edgy, bro. I don't like the edginess, bro. Calm it down. You trying too hard to be cool, bro. You trying too hard to be cool. You feel me? That's what Desire Studio said. He's like, it's too, you too, calm it down, brother. Give me all those power-ups. You ain't getting none of those, bro. You ain't getting none of those, son.
Where are you?
Shh, get him up out of here. Sonic the Hedgehog with the oh no face.
We're sorry, Team Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm just proposing, okay? I'm not saying that, I'm not saying like, oh, like these characters are more cool. I'm just thinking like, you know, I'm like, all right, you say Sonic the Hedgehog is the coolest character in video gaming. So now I'm like, okay. All right, let me see if you think, I mean, you know, you bring up Shadow, I bring up Shadow the Hedgehog, you feel me?
Reminds me of Casino
He's cool.
Look at all those neon signs.
The cities had never
The Desire Studios, yes. But yeah, my schedule for streaming is usually beginning at 2 and 3 and ending at 6. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not a bad stream. It's like when everybody, well, there's no, well, as far as I know, the school doesn't start back up in August, so it's, you know, it's a good time for people to, good time for a bunch of kids to be, you know, the ones that are at home, not doing anything, come through, watch. Nice little time slot. Big is too damn big for these tables, man. Every time I play as him and then come to the table, oh, go to big, go to big. He went to the middle. Get the big, get the big. Oh, no. Oh, he's already there. Yeah, he's already there. Let's go. Or wait a minute, hold on. What happened? Oh, did I mess up? Boo! I thought he already made it through. Whatever.
Right and left to affect the direction of the ball.
Wait a minute. No, go back to big. Here we go. We'll take that. Ugh. I'm real gassy, man. What is up with that? Gassy, dude. And then starting at 7 to 8 when I stream, and then 7 to 8 when my starting at 7 to 8 when my stream ends. Okay, got you. Got the schedule. Sonic the Hedgehog said, Shadow's my homie. You gotta, but is he cooler than you? You feel me? Is he cooler than you? That's the question. David Lawrence in the chat said, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Another day, another Sonic Heroes playthrough. Now, depending on how fast, because like I said, I always forget how fast, like, I said this before, people showed up, but like, I always forget how fast Amy's like playthrough is. Like it's almost like Sonic Forces, like, because like you'll be because like I remember they're short, right? I remember these levels are short, but I forget, like, I honestly gotta forget how short they are, because like I'll be playing, I'm like, oh, that's the end of the level. You know what I mean? So this, depending on how long we go, like this might be a short stream, but depending on how short, I might just move to a different character. You feel me? I might move to a different team. But we'll see. As long as I can make it to the hour 30 mark, we good. You feel me? That was my glass shattering. Look! I was not ready for this. I wasn't ready for the level to end. I was not ready for the level to end. Wasn't ready for that. It just ended. Oh, by the way, if you come on stream, I'm gonna make you a mod. I'm gonna make you mod because I need more mods. LOL. On PS4, how you gonna mod on PS4? How you gonna mod on PS4, dog? I wanna know how that goes. You feel me? Desire Studio says, so are we doing all the stories instead of just doing Hero and Dark and skipping to the final, or are we doing this now? We are doing, I don't know if you heard me yesterday, but we're doing a baton method. So it's basically, I wanted to finish Team Rose before the stream started, but it's whatever. I'll just start where they end up. But basically it's a baton method where I'll play until 2 hours is up, and then wherever I am, I'll start the next stream with the next team. You feel me? But these aren't hard rules. Like I'll like I said, if the stream is too short, then I'll whatever. I'll go through with somebody else. But I'll use a baton method so everybody can see like a mix of everybody instead of seeing like every single like watching me play the exact same levels over 4 times in a row. You'll just basically see them twice. And then you'll see the last. So depending on how this stream goes, it could be Amy Rose today and then Team Chaotix tomorrow. Or it could be, depending on, like I said, if it's super short, then it'll be like Amy Rose and Chaotix today and then last tomorrow. Bingo! Get to 7. Oh, no bingo. Get to 8. Oh, you fat. Bingo! Can I get the 9? I can get the 9, baby. Bingo! Sonic the Hedgehog said, I don't know. I'd say we're pretty much on the same level of coolness. Me and Shadow. All right, cool. So if Sonic and Shadow, right? They're the coolest game. They're the coolest characters in gaming history, in all of gaming. You feel me? I now propose Cloud Strife. Okay, Cloud Strife. Where does he rank in the coolness factor? You feel me? Where does he rank in the coolness factor? That's what I want to know. I want to know. These are things I just want to bring up. You know what I mean? The coolest characters in gaming history. You feel me? I want to know. Tim Onic.exe Fagan says hi. What's up, Tim? I ain't saying all that. Desire Studio says no moderator. Oh, if there's no moderator, I'm the moderator. You feel me? Tim said I'm playing Sonic Heroes. You playing Sonic Heroes right now? What? What a coincidence, Tim. Where you at? Where you at in the game, and can I catch up with you? You know what I mean? Oh my God! Come on, come on! Hate being at these tables. Come on! Oh my God! Good, next, there, somebody else. Somebody else. Big. Go to big. Go to big. I could have sworn I was just big. Oh, he's so fat. Oh my God, dude. Okay. These tables, I hate these tables, man. Either they go really well or they go real bad. Never in between. Let's see. I meant moderator. Oh, yeah. Tim said on mobile, on your phone. Oh, on your mobile phone. Got you. You got you there. One of them emulators, huh? Got them one of them emulators, huh? David Lawrence says the pink the pink bitch with boyfriend troubles. Always fun gambling. The gambling part is always fun. It's just if the actual gambling mechanics or the pinball mechanics, if those worked in this game, good lord, it'd be fun. But none of them work. Quite possibly some of the worst pinball physics ever in video gaming. Quite possibly. And I love pinball, dude. I fucking love pinball. You feel me? Like pinball is my shit. Pinball is a lost art, dude. It's a lost art. And I wish it would come back. And one day, honestly, I really want to make a game that is very heavily pinball inspired. I wish to do that one day. But my God, Sonic Hero, the pinball physics in Sonic Heroes are the worst. Book up. You have no problem. You had no problem destroying him earlier, man. Come on, man. Desire Studio said, let's go gambling. Let's go. Desire Studio says, eating leftover pizza and cherry Coke right now. Best meal. Desire Studios, don't try to bait me again. All right. Don't try to bait me into getting some food. All right. It's too late. You're too late. I know what I'm eating tonight. Okay. And it's too late. I already got my sights set on something. Even though pizza does sound good. Pizza does sound good. But it's not happening today. Damn it. All right, let me get the one. And look, David Lawrence, like this part, like right here, fantastic. But good God, the controls. I love doing this. Like this little bingo part. This even made me think of like a whole, like, I remember playing this game and I was like, yo, somebody needs to make like a whole like 3D pinball game like this. It'd be sick. Just make the physics work. Good God. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe try contact me. The Tails channel? What is happening? I tried putting the Tails channel. I probably didn't get it after, but I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Okay, all right. Tonight, I swear, Desire Studios, I swear. Okay. Tonight, I'm going to try to start the Discord. All right. I will set a reminder on my phone and everything. I will have no distractions. No distractions. I will literally be like, go back, go. I will literally be like, look, Discord, chat, engaged. It is literally happening tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts. No, none of that. So everybody can go to everyone can go to the Discord. We can chat it up and talk about whatever you need to talk about there. You feel me?
Kinda super duper happy.
Desire Studio said tonight is the night of, tonight is the night of reckoning. It is the night. All right, where the Discord will be created. You feel me? It will be created. And then tomorrow I will drop the link in the chat and continue to advertise the Discord link. And I will be like, hey, this is it. Everybody show up. We can show up and we can hang out here. All that stuff. You feel me? No ifs, ands, or booties. What am I doing? Go to Amy. Amy that up. Amy that up. No. Everybody stop. Stop. On 3. There we go. I forgot. She's not leveled. I need you to be leveled up. Cream. I keep forgetting Cream's name for some reason. Cream, get the money. Boom. A boom. A boom.
How many of them are there? There's no end to these robots.
Cream, I need you to actually we'll do a team blast right here. Why not do a team blast right here? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, I'm not paying attention.
This is only the beginning.
Ugh. Jess, do you have? I have a question for you. Do you have any like? Do you have any other social media, like any other social media, where like you can get in contact with artists and stuff, so that they can like, you know, get in contact with an artist and be like, yo, I'll throw you like a couple bucks or whatever, like if you want to like, you know, like draw up my character. You feel me? Because like, I feel like doing it on in the middle of a stream is like probably like the most ineffective way of like getting a hold of people. Like literally, I think it might be the most ineffective way. I think I think that's why I asked you this before. Like I was like, just because it's like it's the hassle is like way easier to like find somebody on like a Twitter or anywhere else. And be like, yo, I'll pay you to like if you can like, you know, XYZ. Zion Studio says, oh, and by the way, Monthly, I wasn't trying to bait you into eating pizza. I'm just talking about my greasy ass meal with the sweetest dough and only the most perfect amount of sauce and cheese and cooked nicely. See, now you say that you're not trying to bait me, but then you say stuff like that. You sound like an advertisement, you feel me? You know what I mean? That you sound like an advertisement that's trying to bait me into eating pizza. That's what it sounds like. All right?
Okay, here we go.
That's what it sounds like to my ears. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm getting gaslighted at the moment. You know what I mean? You know, I have a gaslight sensor in my body. You know what I mean? And it says to me, hey, James Mack, you are being gaslit, and that's what's happening right now. The radar is, you know what I mean? There's a yellow bar, right? There's a green, yellow, red. You feel me? And the red is you feel me? That's the like, we're in trouble. You're getting gaslit. You feel me? And right now, it's right in between the yellow and the red, right? And it's like it's a meter. It's like little, like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? It's right in the middle of there. I should have leveled up. Should have leveled up, Amy. Screw that. Bam, bam, bam. Dee, 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 dee. Guess we're going up here, huh? Boink. Oh my god. Give me a team blast, you feel me? Now, I want to go down there and get that balloon, but I really don't. I don't want to spend the time to do that. You know what I mean? Get out the way. Oh, is my watch beeping? What's going on with that? Where we at? 55 minutes. All right, so we might be. We moving along. We moving along. As long, if we can get to an hour 50, we good. Or not an hour 50. If we can get an hour 30, we good. Still a short stream, but if we can stretch this out to an hour 30, we'll be good. What was that? He just froze in the middle of the. You feel me? Yes, all you bums lose to me. Yes, we need Amy leveled all the way up. She's the optimal one. Then the next level, Big would be the most optimal to level up all the way. Y'all ever had to make something but you didn't have the ingredients to make it, so you just make use of what you have, like hot dogs and normal bread and sandwiches on hamburger? Desire, that's actually an interesting thing that you brought up. I remember specifically as a child, right? It is gonna sound so, you gotta understand, this is a child's brain, okay? This is about like a 7-year-old's brain, right? Trying to figure out how to make food for himself, right? And I literally was like, all right. I was like, this is me as a kid. So you gotta give me some leeway. I was like, all right, I'm about to make my own food. What am I gonna make? I'm gonna make pizza. I'm like, all right, I'll make pizza. We ain't got no dough. I'm like, we ain't got no sauce. We ain't got no pepperoni. We ain't got none of that. I'm like, all right, so I gotta substitute everything. I gotta substitute everything. And then I remember very specifically, I was like, all right, look. All right, dough is made out of bread, right? So get some bread. Got the bread, right? Then I was like, all right, we ain't got no pizza sauce. It's cool. We got ketchup. Use some ketchup. Got the ketchup. You feel me? I'm like, all right, cheese. We ain't got no mozzarella. We ain't got nothing like that. Just, we got a slice of American cheese. All right, take that slice of American cheese, throw it in there. Boom. All right. And I'm like, okay, I ain't got no pepperonis, but I got hot dogs. So I cut the hot dogs up in like little pepperoni slices, right? Put it on there, right? And I'm like, all right. I was like, all right, we're done. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna put it in the microwave. You feel me? Throw it in the microwave. I pull it out. I was like, I put it out, and I was like, man, I just made fucking hot dogs. I was like, this ain't no damn pizza. I was like, I just made hot dogs. My whole 7-year-old brain was just like, what? It was like, it came to the realization. It was just like, what did you didn't do anything. You accomplished nothing. That's when I came to the realization, like, you can't just substitute everything. You have to have specific, your ingredients must be specific for you to make a specific thing. You cannot just substitute everything and be like, oh yeah, it's pizza. No, you just made a sandwich, you dummy. He said, I'm laughing right now. I remember that memory. I remember I was in my house like all by myself, and I was like, I gotta make something to eat, dude.
Let me take your beat so I can use the tornado hammer near that pole.
Roger Pap Gaming said, what a legend. Hey man, with the compliments, man. All right, you're gonna make me cry. Don't make me cry on camera. All right, don't make me do that. All right. Unless you're being sarcastic about me, my sandwich eating, my sandwich making. Boom! All right. Everybody always talks about like Silver. Everybody always talks about Silver the Hedgehog in Sonic 06. When he goes like, great, and he gets like 3 like rings in a row, he's like, great. But nobody talks about the Amy thing. Nobody talks about that. What's up with that? Oh, I fell. Okay, I'm good. It's a thing. Here we go. Stop. POV 6-year-olds be like, okay, I want a hot dog. So I put the dog in, I use the microwave, puts it in 1 hour, and then now it's just hot. Right, you got the hot part, you forgot the dog part. Quadrupap says, I was calling you a legend for your incredible improv. All right, you're gonna make me cry, dude. Don't make me do it. I'm glad you think that I'm good at improv, because honestly, I think I kind of suck at improv. So maybe I'm just a little too harsh on myself. And I'm not honest to get like I don't think I'm like a good conversationalist, really. At least not in real life. Like whenever I'm talking to people or whatever. People talk about like the same like 5 things, and I'll be like, oh my god, this is boring. Especially like if you go to a bar or whatever, you just start talking to people or whatever, and like some people are extroverted, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like people can kind of make conversation out of anything, but like I just get bored very quickly. Like I'll be at a bar, you know, go up to some chick or whatever, talk to her, and just the conversation will just go nowhere, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, oh, you're boring.
We're like awesome.
But I do appreciate the improv, dog. Or the improv comment. David Desire Studio says 2 minutes later the house is on fire. You know what I've never understood? I've never understood people who say they burn noodles. Never understood that. I guess it's always been like, this isn't a shot at anybody. I know like my friend has done that, but like I've heard like a few people do that, and I'm like, how did you do that? You throw the water in, and then I think they like sometimes like they forget. And I think in my like one of my friends' situations, like they have ADHD, so I'm like, okay, that's a different scenario. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like dumb people that are like, I didn't know I didn't throw water in there. I'm like, you need water for it. David Lawrence said more like chili dog because that's Sonic's favorite. Chili dog? More like chili dog? Yeah. You know what? I feel like I need a good chili dog, man, because I really don't like them. I don't like just here's my I don't like just globules of meat. You know what I mean? Like if you give me like, if you're like meatloaf, I'm like, I hate meatloaf. I don't like meatloaf. Just globules. I don't like globules of meat. You know what I mean? Not like steak or anything like that. Uh-oh, somebody tapping in. What? Infrared, you live on Monthly Gamer.
Am I live?
He live right now. Live and direct. Whoa, I ain't had nobody call in a while.
Yeah, man. It's been a little busy.
A little busy.
A little busy.
Okay.
Working.
Okay.
Little time.
Little time. Little salt and pepper. Anybody knows what that's from? You win Monthly Gamer for today.
All of that.
The whole thing. The whole thing. If you can guess that meme, you win Monthly Gamer for today.
All of that.
What was I about to say? Hold on, I'm reading a couple of comments. David Lawrence says sometimes you just need to restart boss stages like this one to start off the time right. That's what I think he said. Yeah.
All that.
Or you can do this, David Lawrence. You can just, bait the boss to you. You know what I mean? Just bait him to you.
Bait the boss to you.
Yeah. You don't like bait the. You don't like that.
I don't completely like how that sounds, but I'm gonna let it go. 'Cause I'm not.
Bait the boss to you.
And you saying it over and over is not making it any better. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it there. And just leave it. We're just gonna leave it.
Quadrupap Gaming says hello, infrared.
Peace. You feel me? Peace. Peace to the gods and the earth.
You know what I'm saying? Peace to the chat. You know what I mean?
Peace to the chat.
One time for the chat.
Always for the chat. Peace. Chat peace.
Chat peace.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing now. That's my new thing.
Okay.
Chat piece. I just made it up just now.
Now I gotta make a chat piece shirt.
That would be hard.
Actually, that kind of would be sick, like a chat piece shirt.
Keep that idea.
I keep that idea.
That's hard.
So no one in the chat take it. You better not take it.
Dang.
Don't no one take it. If you take it, I'll come at you with legal action.
I'll come at you with legal action. That's crazy.
Just turn on everybody fast.
I'll come at you with legal action. Oh my.
Let's see. Desire Studio says, James, this is your consciousness. Go buy a chili dog from Sonic. You're hungry, bro. Listen, Red, I've been having this thing, right? Where people in the chat, people are starting to kind of figure out my personality a little bit.
Okay.
It takes a while, it takes a while to get to know somebody, right? And they're realizing that they realize that, like, I don't eat, I take a while before I eat, right before the stream. So then after the stream, I'm like super hungry. So then they keep trying to goad me into eating shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, go eat.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, I don't want them to influence my brain. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I make my own decisions. You feel me?
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
They're just giving suggestions.
Nah, that sounds like you on their side. You feel me? That's what it sounds like. Sounds like
Here's the thing.
propaganda is what it sounds like.
Here's the thing. Eating is a good thing. So if I guess I'm on the side of you being nourished.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like how that sounds either. But so yeah. Question mark. But yeah, you're a free thinker. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a chili dog does not sound bad. Let me tell you.
Well, I was having this conversation, right? Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Let's see. Quadrupack Gamer says Heroes bosses look so weird. I do agree with that. They look very cobbled together. And then Desire Studio said you should see this. What I'm talking about. Desire Studio said you should go get Chipotle. Now I got Chipotle yesterday, so that's a wrap for it. That one's not happening.
Okay. No Chipotle today.
No Chipotle.
No Chipotle today. Okay.
And then about the chili dog thing, like I was saying earlier. Now I don't like. I've always, and I think you know this already about me. I don't like just globules of meat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't like just cobbled together meat. I never liked that.
Okay.
So like, for instance, like whenever somebody was like, I'm gonna cook meatloaf, I would be like, I don't want that, dude. Like I'm like, I don't care for that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I actually didn't know that you weren't a fan of that.
No.
I didn't know that.
For instance, so like
my brother for however many years he's been alive. I did not know that.
Yeah, dude.
Am I a bad brother?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, cool.
I have a question for the chat.
All right, now you got questions for the chat.
So pause that story real quick.
All right.
Chat, I'm at Walmart. Did I get a 40 pack of water or 24 packs of water?
Or a 2-pack, the wrapper.
Oh my god. they cost about the same.
They cost about the same?
Or should I get 2 40 packs and not come back up here for a while because I hate coming to Walmart.
My suggestion would definitely be to get the 240 packs. You feel me?
I think I'm gonna get the 240 packs.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Desire Studio says the 40 pack. Get the 40 pack. Let's see.
Sometimes this we need.
It also says, don't forget you were going to tell Infrared about a conversation you had earlier.
Ooh, what conversation was
I was gonna have a conversation. What conversation? I don't remember.
a convo with me?
I guess so. I don't remember.
I did something. What did I do?
No, I guess I must have said something like beforehand or something like that. Quadrupap said get the 40 for sure. So there you go.
40.
There you go. You got the.
Not only did I get the 40, I got both the 40s.
You know what I'm saying?
I got two of them.
But you get a 40 though.
Excuse me. No. I didn't get that. But I got,
Do they
but
still?
I did get,
Do they still sell 40s?
yes.
Do they? That's like so like 90s, dude. That's so like 80s, 90s.
Listen, bro. Every bottle of liquor that you've ever heard of, they still do. If you wanted to go get a 40 ounce right now.
When's the last time you saw somebody just standing around like drinking from the head?
I haven't seen that since a child.
It's so old.
You know how much beer that is? In one setting? Like, what are we doing?
It's crazy work, dude. Crazy work.
Boys used to really walk around with 40 ounces.
Yeah, bro. They was trying to listen. They was trying to let people know. They was trying to be like, look, I can hold my liquor. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Get this 40.
But yeah, what was so do you remember the conversation?
I don't remember. Like Desire might have to he might have to.
Desire, what happened?
He might have to remind me because I don't. Things go into my brain, out of my brain, like in like blink of an eye. Like whenever I'm. I fell off. Whenever I'm streaming, dog, because I'm like doing like 3 things all at once. Let's see. Reminder. That song was not good. That was not a good song. That was a really bad Jay-Z song.
Such a bad song.
Let me catch up. Let me see. Desire sort of says it'll be easier to carry the other 2 packs of 20. It'll be easier to carry other than the 2 packs of 24.
Huh.
It's pretty smart.
Excuse me.
It's pretty smart.
Okay. Well, see, I have a cart, so I got both the 40 packs, and I got a cart, so
it doesn't. So then that's
yeah.
we can negate that.
Only time it's gonna be hard to carry is when I'm going into the crib.
Got you. Yeah. Well, maybe that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we went with 2 40 packs, so I ain't got to come back to this one.
He got 2 40s.
40s.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I wish we knew what the conversation was.
Well, hold on. Let me read in the chat. You feel me? So maybe he said it already. But Sonic the Hedgehog said, "Yo, what's up? Sorry, I had to go grab a chili dog." Now everybody eating chili dogs. Desire Studio says eggs are $12 in America now. Yeah. Quadrupap said that's insane. Desire says Shadow be like, as a child, I yearned for the Latinas. What? Here we go with the Latinas again. Here we go. Quadrupap Gaming said, I don't remember where that meme came from. Do you know? I don't. I think that meme started popping up with Sonic Movie 3, but I might be wrong. I think Sonic Movie 3 like adopted that meme. I think that meme came beforehand, but I don't remember where that meme came from.
You don't remember where the meme came?
No. I don't remember where the meme came from. But if you don't know, Red, I'm playing Sonic Heroes, your favorite game.
Sonic Heroes. I just remember the song.
Why does everybody remember that song?
Because the song is hard.
It's funny because I remember everybody used to. You said what?
Hey, my bad.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just saying they had the voice in the background harmonized like.
I remember everybody thinking that people used to, the Sonic community used to like call that used to call the song like cheesy. Like it's a cheesy song. I'd be like, all right, yeah, I guess it's kind of But now, like nowadays, people be like singing it and get into it and all that.
That's hard.
There was like a whole like Sonic Symphony. I think they brought that that song up. Everybody went like hard for that song.
Things are so word is it's not reciprocal. Even though I could say that, is it cyclical or reciprocal? When it comes back around,
Reciprocal.
the reciprocal.
I think so.
I could have sworn it was. You could say either one. Like you could say cyclical, or I don't know.
Cyclical, or yeah, cyclical would be the word.
I'm not smart enough for it. So I just whichever one, we'll take it.
He said we'll go with that one.
Yeah, man. Dang, I wish I knew what the conversation was.
Sorry, don't worry about it. If we can't, no one can remember what it is. It's fine. Honestly, chances are I may have already like talked about it. So,
Okay.
who am I fighting? Oh, Charmy B. I forgot.
And we fight.
Yeah, I forgot. It's just Charmy B.
Unfortunately, I can't see who you're fighting right now because I am in the store and not on chat
Yeah,
or on stream.
he ain't on chat or on stream or on nothing.
What? On the phone.
Well, yeah, I know. I know. I was joking.
Oh.
Nope. Let's see.
That still counts as me being on today.
Yes,
The phone counts.
the phone counts. That counts as you being on. And then as long as you hit the like button, then you're good.
And then I will go back and hit the like.
You feel me?
Like.
That's it. That's a Zelda character. What you just said.
Like.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like a little like weird like you remember King Kong?
I remember King Kong.
Yeah, do you remember King Kong? Do you remember like the newer King Kong? Not the
You know what's crazy? This is gonna sound bad.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen King Kong. I've never seen one with Jack
like
Black.
Peter Jackson? You never seen that movie?
Never saw it.
Oh, you gotta watch that movie. It's good.
I know. I wrote it. I got it. I have to watch it, bro. I've never seen it.
It's good. It's long.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I thought you seen that movie. I thought I've seen like we sat down and watched that movie before.
Never, bro. I've never seen it. Well, go ahead with your reference.
What was I about to say? I'm about to go back in the chat. It says, do you know? Desire says, do you know the way? Oh my gosh, here we go with that.
I know what?
That's a meme. Do you know the way? That's the Knuckles meme. Because I do not know the way. Quadruped Gaming says, absolute classic meme though. Yeah, for sure. Sonic the Hedgehog said, hey pal, I hope you have a great night. I am hopping off. Hey, peace out, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Peace. Appreciate the come, you know what I'm saying, the pull up.
You know what I'm saying? But not like a
There you go.
what?
I knew it.
What?
No, nothing. I knew you were gonna go further than it did.
I was gonna say like a baby bottom. Like a pull up.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah?
I get it. That works.
See?
It works. It's a stretch, but it works.
David Lawrence says Amy shit herself. He always be talking about like David Lawrence come through, like he'll talk about like one of the characters get hit and they'll make like all these like high pitched voices. I guess maybe Amy needs a pull up.
Nigga ain't close lanes up. I hate Walmart, bro.
He didn't see that was me trying to close a joke and Red didn't hear it.
What about Amy?
Yeah.
I did hear it.
Because he said Amy shit herself and I said, oh, maybe she could use a pull up. Yeah.
I already dismissed you. You can have it, bro.
He said I just dismissed it.
It's a stretch. Well, I'll give it to you this time.
He said I heard you. I just dismissed it.
Once I heard it, I was like, here we go.
Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog said peace. Peace out, bro. David Lawrence says when females see ghosts.
What's that?
Yeah, is that whenever any of the females in the game see ghosts, like, are they the ones that scream? Because if so, I didn't notice that. That's very interesting.
So be careful not to fall.
Infrared in the Walmart line, though.
You can hear it.
Yeah, there's some baby back there in the back crying.
You can hear the Lafayette Road in the back.
Yeah, some baby in the back crying.
The absolute worst Walmart to go.
The absolute worst one?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes.
That's funny.
The worst two are Lafayette Road and Pendleton Pike. Those are the worst two Walmarts in the city.
Yeah, those are pretty bad. Those are pretty bad. Those are pretty bad.
Don't go.
We're talking about Indiana, by the way. Indianapolis.
Indianapolis to be exact. Home of the NBA Finals. Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers. You feel me? Now, you know me, Red. I'm not super into basketball, but like, you know, Josh got on my case and was like, you're not getting behind the Pacers. I was like, bro, they ain't won a championship in like. They've never won a championship.
They've won an ABA. They won a couple of ABA championships. Never won a championship.
Yeah.
No. They went to the finals 20 years ago.
Yeah. 20 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to rally behind them. I'm supposed to rally behind that. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, it's all preference.
Uh-huh.
It's all preference. You know what I'm saying? If you're not really into it, I go down there. Okay, thank you. It's all preference, bro. You don't have to. Oh, okay, so but yeah, bro. They did a good job. I mean, they went further than the other team. The 2000 team went. So, you feel me?
Yeah.
Still came up short again.
Uh-huh.
And at the rate we're going, it will be another 20 years.
Let's see. Desired Studio says, oh, by the way, Monthly, did you know Sonic X Shadow Generations added Drop Dash to classic Sonic? I did know that. Not only did I know that, Desired Studios, but I knew I was playing with Drop Dash before that happened. I had a whole mod where basically it's called a classic Sonic Improvement mod that had all those functions with them already. So when it came along, I was like, But it is exciting to have that though.
Hold on, James. I have to put you on hold.
Okay. So I was playing with Drop Dash, bro, like for a grip. So unfortunately, like when it came through, like when people were excited about it, like I already had it spoiled for me. So. But I will say, Desire Studios, if you can ever get your hands on and get to modding Sonic Generations, dude, I think the first mod that I would recommend that you get is classic Sonic Improvement mod, because like it makes the game like substantially better, like by a lot. Like Sonic Generation, it doesn't need it. Sonic Generations doesn't need it, but like, holy God. Oh, I haven't gotten hit yet. Okay, I'm good. I'm good, baby.
I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
I'm broke, baby.
Let me get out of here, man. Lord.
You don't blow a gasket?
Be too much, bro. Like it's so bad. They're unorganized, all that stuff.
It's always Walmart, man. Walmart is always like that, man. You know, when I was getting the Switch 2, that was the main reason why I didn't get the Switch 2 at Walmart, because I was like, I don't trust, they're not organized. I don't trust that. I don't trust that.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they were decent about the Switch 2, but like that was the main thing. I was like, remember last time we went to go, like you were like, when we were trying to get Series X's,
Yes.
And you were trying to get one, and they were like, yeah, we got a Series X, yeah. And then bro, Infrared had a Series X like when they were first coming out, and they like couldn't nobody find them. He had it in the queue, in the cart, everything. And we went there, and I remember we drove up there, right?
This is the first day the Series X dropped.
Yeah. And we drove up there, and these fools were like, "Oh, we ain't got it." It was like, what?
Not only did they say that, but as we were walking out the store, I looked at my account and my money was back in my account. I said, "Oh, bro, they really was already.
Yeah, they
already knew."
Yeah.
Oh.
Like canceled it right in the middle, in the middle, on the way there.
On the way there, I said, "Bro, that's crazy."
Mad crazy.
Walmart's crazy for that, bro. They mad about that.
Mad crazy. So I was like, I ain't about to run into. I got my Switch 2 at Best Buy. I was like, I'm not about to run into that situation, dog. Like, not a shot.
Nah, they crazy, bro.
Desire Studio says also they redid some lines and revoiced everyone in Sonic Generations because I don't remember them actually mentioning locations, Chemical Plant and Green Hill as South Island and all that stuff. Yeah, they did redo those lines and people were like very upset about them redoing the lines for some reason. I don't understand why, because I'm like, I remember everybody not really caring about the stories for Sonic Generations, and B, people did not like Pontac and Graph, those writers at all. So like, I don't like now everybody suddenly is like, oh yeah, no, don't change it. Like, you know, it's very lost on me.
Very lost.
Very lost.
Very lost. Very lost.
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
Ross.
That will never get old.
No.
So I have bad news.
Okay.
Bad news is I won't be on here long.
That's fine. That's okay.
But the good news is that I was here.
You here, period.
Feel me?
You were here, just period.
That I was here.
Yeah.
Feel me?
It's good.
Smell me?
It's good. Do I smell you?
Well, yeah, well, not there really.
Not to smell you, not that. That's super old.
Just forget I said that.
You don't remember? People, there's nobody in the chat remembers you smell me.
Smell me?
People said that when they were like, do you feel me? That was the, oh, do I gotta do, oh, wait a minute. Go to the, now I can go to the story, go to Team Rose. All right, we're good.
Okay, here we go.
But yeah.
Yes, sir.
But you said you finna cut out.
Mustache monkey.
In a second. I finna slide in a second, guys.
You finna slide.
In a second, cuz. When I get back to the crib, cuz, I got a lot of stuff to do in the crib, cuz.
Okay.
And I just wanted to make sure that I pulled up and show love.
I appreciate it. Appreciate that.
And you know what I mean? And we're gonna make the call-ins more frequent now. Like I said, I've been busy with, you know what I mean?
That's what I've been hearing, man. Everybody been busy. Like Josh been busy. You know what I mean? Everybody just been, you know.
Yeah, bro. It be, you know what I'm saying? That's why I make sure I pull up. And then you dig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'll be back.
I'll be back.
When I get to the crib, I will be back in the chat.
All right, bet that. So there you go, Desire. Like he was like, you ain't got no moderators. I'm like, look, there you go. The moderator, he'll be there.
Oh, never worry. I'm there. I'm always there.
He said, I'm there. I'm watching. I stay watching.
I'm always there, bro. I'm always there, dog.
Quadrupap Gaming said, I didn't hear great things about the rewrite. I only played Shadow Gems when I got the game. Shadow Gems was amazing though. I loved every second of it. Yeah, like the rewrites, honestly, people kind of exaggerated. Like they're it's whatever. It really is not that big of a deal. I think people kind of over-exaggerated, like people really over-exaggerated the rewrites. You know what I mean? But I did. Basically, I did the same thing too. Like I went in. I Shadow Gens. I started Shadow Gens first, and then basically like I was just like, okay, I beat Shadow Gens. Let me check Sonic Gens real quick. All right, it's cool. All right, whatever. Go back to Shadow Gens.
Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy ones.
Ugh.
Woohoo!
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say something important, but I forgot what it was.
He's about to say something, but he forgot. Infrared gonna get the Xbox ROG Ally X handheld.
I am not. I can't speak on that. I am not getting it.
Yeah.
I cannot see a world where that makes sense for me. I can't see a world where it makes sense, period. But I can see a world where but that's coming from somebody who does not, who is not big yet on handheld gaming. Now, that doesn't mean it won't change as the times go by and that becomes more prevalent and we start sliding into that. Like that's what we're heading.
Right.
So it doesn't mean that I won't get there, but I can't pay. It's gonna be more than $1,000, bro. I already know it is, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I know it is, and I can't do it, bro. I'll just go get a Switch. Well, I'm gonna get the Switch anyway, but I'll just get the Switch.
Right.
I'm not paying. I can't see it making sense, bro. I really feel like it's a all they did was slap an Xbox title on it and then put an Xbox button on there, and then they said, "Oh, this is the Xbox." I know it's got some specs, and you know what I'm saying.
But it's not enough. It's not enough to drop $1,000.
Oh man, it's not, bro.
Because it's going to be $1,000. There's no way that it's not going to be at least $800, dude.
I think that is going to completely flop. I'm being honest, dog. I don't think it's going to work.
No.
Because because the thing is, and this is the thing, bro. I think that they're marketing it for people who already have a ROG Ally. Like it's marketed to the community of handheld, hardcore handheld gamers, right?
Yeah.
So if you already got one, what do you need that one for?
Exactly. I just fell through the level. What the hell? I agree with you though, because like I own a ROG Ally X, and I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I just bought the ROG Ally X. I don't, and I'm like the specs are going to be better for sure, but like how much better for me to be like,
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I mean?
Like how much that like I really think that they marketed that towards like people who are like who either like people who are naive and to people who are not. I didn't say that the people that are who are getting it are going to be naive. Know what I'm saying, Chad? I'm saying I think that they're marketing it towards people who don't know. Like, and so they're like, oh, that's a hit, Xbox hit. I'm gonna grab it. Like I said, if you're already a part of that community, you like, I've already got it.
But I think though, but I also think those same people though, the people that you're talking about, because like that seems like I think that they would also see the sticker shock because they wouldn't be aware of it. They'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get that, and then they'll see the sticker shock and be like, whoa.
Yeah, bro, that's a hell of a sticker.
Yeah. So.
That's a sticker, bro. Like that, I'm like, dog.
Yeah.
For the 800, and it ain't gonna, like you said, it's not gonna be no less than 800.
Yeah.
So it's like, ooh.
It's rough. It's rough. But that's what I told Josh. I was like, Josh was like, man, he's like, and I said the same thing. I was like, I can wait like 5 years. I don't need to. I was like, I need to, like, I can wait and see like what's down the pipeline before I feel like I'm like, I need to really like upgrade like that. I think I'll be good.
Bro, can't you play everything on your ROG right now?
Yeah, pretty much. And then like I said, and then on.
What am I getting it for?
And then on top of it, like I said, if I need to bump my specs up, I can get they're coming out with an external GPU. So if I want to bump the specs up, like I can just put it on the TV and then do that. But I don't need to buy another handheld.
I mean, bro, I just can't see it, bro. It's just, it could just be me. Man, that's tough, man. Like,
it's rough, man.
I can't see it, big dog. Like,
Yeah.
I can't see it. Again, it doesn't mean that I'm never gonna slide into the handheld space because I think that's where we headed.
Mm-hmm.
And I do. We've had me and you've had that kind of conversation. Like, I think you're right because I can kind of see it. I just, bro, man.
It's a lot of money, man.
I already got a Series X.
Yep.
I've already got, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get the PS2. Like, I just don't see a world where I need that.
Yep.
And
not for that much money. Like I said, not for that much money.
No, bro. Nah, and y'all can't make it for no less than that.
You can't.
So it's like, oh boy, that might not have been the move, bro. I thought y'all was gonna do something else. That's not. And yeah, bro. I just can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Come back to me in like 2-3 years. I got the ROG Xbox sticker on it.
You know what I'm saying?
With the Xbox sticker on it, but yeah, man, I can't really see it. It's just like I told you, I think I'm done with Xbox. Period. Like this, I think I'm getting a PlayStation. I think when PlayStation 6 comes out, I think I'm switching over to PlayStation because having the Xbox that I have now, I feel like that's it. Like I think that's the last. I think that I don't need another Xbox console having the Series X. I think I'm gonna be good with the Series X for the foreseeable future of Xbox games, and I'm just going to slide over to PlayStation, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I gave it a hell of a run, but they trying to slide out the console game, and yeah, bro, I'm cool, but
so I'm cool off that.
For another day.
Yeah.
So I'm out, man. I'm finna get out. I'm about to take these orders in the crib.
All right, man.
I'm out, chat. Well, I'm not out. I'm great in the chat. How much longer you streaming?
Not too much longer, but I will be here when you by time. I do think I'll be here by the time you get there.
Well, I'm about to. As soon as I hang up, I'm hopping on the chat. So.
All right, bet.
I'm just about to put it on alert mode.
All right, bet then.
All right, chat. I'm out.
He out.
5,000.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
Everybody, that was Infrared. You feel me? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Shadow Gems was amazing though. I loved every second of it. Yeah, Shadow Gems was like really good, dude. It's a really good game. It's like, and like I said, the combined forces of Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations, dude, is like is top. I'm telling you, dude, it's top notch. That's top notch Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. You're not gonna find too many more Sonic games that are better than that. Than the combined two of those. You feel me? In my opinion. Just to make sure, Monthly, you join the stream after you're done with this. I'll pop in there for a little bit. But keep in mind, I gotta start that Discord and all that stuff. You feel me? So the more things the more distractions that come between that, then the more likely I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot. So I'm gonna come through, and actually, you know what? I'll come through, and I'll be sure to try to get the Discord thing started while I do that. You feel me? So if I don't come through, I will come through. If I don't come through immediately, that means I'm doing the Discord thing. But I will be there. Roger Pap Gaming said it's still Generations, and Generations is great. Yeah, Generations is like, listen, like I said, no one. Let's be real about this. If we're talking about like the story and all that, nobody cared. No one cared about the story until people started switching stuff, like until Ian started like changing things or whatever, and then people like the Sonic communities starts acting weird about about Ian Flynn, and whatever he like messes with anything or whatever. Like, I'm telling you, before Ian Flynn, nobody cared about Generations story like whatsoever. So, and mind you, I even remember people were like, people did not like Pontiac and Graph like that, dude. They did not like them. So
If we just stand here, the ground may disappear.
I just find it strange that everybody was like, I even remember like when Frontiers was coming out and everybody was like, who's the writers? Oh, it's not Pontiac and Graph. Oh my God, thank God. You know what I mean? So I just find it strange, like when people flip flop like that, man. Like, mind you, I think opinions should be able to change and all that, but like, I just remember specifically everybody was just like, we don't care about Sonic Generations. So it's still Sonic Generations. You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. And honestly, in some cases, I like the story changes better. Oh my God, I fell off twice. But if you ask me, like, I do actually like some of the story changes better than the original, honestly. Let's see. Though I do agree Generations is a classic and it has a special place. Though I do agree Generations is a classic and it had a special place in my heart. Most definitely. What's funny is like people are starting to like trying to turn on Generations now. It's always that, man. People always like, people can't never be content with something. People always like, especially the Twitter crowd, man. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. But yeah, mainly it'd be the like, it's the Twitter crowd or whatever like that kind of like, they'll take something and be like, you guys did oh my God, it's the worst thing ever, like this is the worst thing ever, and it's like, no. And it's just like, you can again, like I've always talked about, like where you can have nuanced takes on things, you feel me? Everything doesn't have to be like, this is the worst thing ever, this is the best thing ever. It doesn't have to be that. Oops, I was not supposed to oh shoot, I messed up. Come on. I gotta make sure I don't get hit because I gotta get the Chaos Emerald. Desire Studio says, yeah, I do like that they are aware of the past, unlike the original. Yeah, like and mind you, right? There are some lines in the original that I do like. You know what I mean? I like the line where like Sonic is like, you know, oh, that, you know, that pink water, or when Tails is like, that pink water, you know, makes me real uncomfortable or whatever, and it's like, haha, that's funny, I get it. You know what I mean? Because everybody, you know, back in the day, everybody used to get stuck on the Sonic 2 like water level, you feel me? Or the Sonic 2 chemical plant zone. Everybody got stuck on that part in that specific water area. So yeah, it sucks if you lose some jokes like that, but like, I'm not gonna be like, the people that's not like literally like the only part like people will complain about, and they complain about like the lip syncing and all that, which yes, this lip syncing is not great, but the lip syncing already wasn't that great in Sonic Generations as it was. You know what I mean? We're not looking at The Last of Us here. So the lip syncing in the game was not, it's like if somebody was like, the lip syncing in Sonic Adventure 2, oh my God, it's so, the lip syncing in Sonic Adventure is real bad. It's like the lip syncing wasn't good at all. Regardless.
Eggman's robots are everywhere. What are we gonna do?
But like I said, there's parts of the original that I like, of the original script that I like, and then there's parts about the rewrites that I like. But I'm not like, you know, oh, throw the new version of Generations, throw it away. It's like, no, still a good game. Like as Quadrupap was saying, is there a box over here? Am I missing a box? I need a Chow key. I'm missing the Chow key. Ah! Woo-hee.
This weather reminds me of our last attack on
But yeah, I do like that they are more aware of that. I agree. I do like that they're more aware of their situation in the rewrites. You feel me? That's weird. That doesn't seem. That seems like more. What? Oh, I gotta start the level over. That sucks. I don't have to start it over. I'll be fine. I'll get the Chaos Emerald later. I said ladle later. What is it? An hour 47? Yep. I think we're gonna end it here. But I don't want to go to the last boss yet. Like I said, I want to save that for the last stream.
That was good.
Cause like the last story is pretty short, so I want to have something for tomorrow. So I think maybe we might do tomorrow. We might do Team Chaotix and then then just do the last of everything.
your fault that Sonic and I aren't.
Infrared in the chat, but he might be too late because I'm about to end the stream. Time to meet your maker. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna end this. I'm not gonna do this battle. Not yet. I actually want to do this battle with Team Sonic. I actually want to do this battle with Team Sonic. So you continue. Or actually, you know what? I'm thinking about it. Maybe we can do a little bit of Chaotix. Do a little bit of Chaotix. Possibly. Just to keep the stream going for a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. What do you guys think? David Lauren says, yo, ending the stream soon. I might be. I'm thinking about it. Should I just start going? Should I start doing Team Chaotix? Right now, what do you guys think? Chat, what are you thinking? If I do Team Chaotix, I can do like a little bit. And then like do the rest of it tomorrow. You feel me? Maybe I'll just go and maybe I'll just do a little bit of Chaotix. You feel me? Just a little bit of Chaotix.
This must be the secret weapon capsule.
We found the capsule.
Now let's get to work, boys.
So then tomorrow when I start, it'll just be like it'll be a little bit of Chaotix and it'll be the last story. So I'll just title tomorrow just the last stream. You feel me? OMFG, I hate the Sonic Color stage in Generations. It took me 10 minutes to beat. It also do Chaotix. Oh, it's like 10 minutes. Also do Chaotix. All right. I'm not gonna do all of the Chaotix, but I'll do a little bit of Chaotix.
Must be the secret weapon capsule.
We found the capsule.
Yes, I do agree too. I'm not a fan of the colors stages in Generations because like it's kind of juxtaposed because like those levels are like kind of like a headache and the difficulty spike just comes out of nowhere. Especially like classic Sonic stage. I do not like that stage in that game.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
See.
I'll take the lead.
don't know. I feel like they could have did a better job at that. They just didn't. I guess they like, and I would expect like a different, like, I don't know. I feel like I would want like a different specials. Like, I also feel like they went from, David Lawrence said, okay, all right, cool. I feel like there should have been another level in Sonic Generations. Sometimes I feel like that. Like, I feel like you go from like the color stage, you go from like, you go from Planet Wisp to, straight like the last boss, but it's like Planet Wisp doesn't feel like a proper like last level. You know what I mean? It feels like there should have been some type of Eggman level. Like they should have picked some type of Eggman level in between all of that to like just kind of like really like, you know, drive it home. Like, yo, this is the last level. And there's plenty of like Eggman levels like that could have went around. Like you could have used plenty of Eggman levels. You feel me? Though I do understand that they did it because colors is part of Sonic's history. I don't dislike colors. I don't dislike the inclusion of colors. The level. I don't dislike the inclusion of it. Inherently, it's just that the level design is my issue with that level. They treat it like a last stage when I'm like, they shouldn't have treated that one like a last stage. Because like I said, there's like difficulty spikes out of nowhere. And it's kind of like we weren't prepared for this. We weren't prepared. Like that level's not like a super challenging level in the original. So like it's like we weren't prepared for it to be that, and it's quite annoying. Now if it was like another, like I said, if that was like an Eggman stage and we prepared, like say like if it was like Eggman Land, we'd be like, all right, this stage is about to be a bitch to play, but we would prepare to do that. Like our brains would be like, okay, this is going to be a hard level.
I wonder where this cannon is going to take us.
Also, I think I skipped like one of those like capsules I'm supposed to destroy. I hope not, because I do not want to do this level over again. Wait.
It shot us quite a distance.
Yeah, that's the issue with like Knuckles Chaotix levels, man, is that they be having these like super specific like missions, and if you don't do them, they'll be like, oh, redo the whole stage over. And you're like, what?
Hey, why not try up there?
What's the matter? You're only halfway there. Show you halfway there. Who needs it? Charmy, you need it.
This is Vector's specialty.
Whoa, there's a capsule. We're missing a capsule. We need that capsule. Blue cup. Blue cup. Are there any more? I would like to. Okay, no, guess not. There's another. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. They be hiding capsules and shit, man. What is that? Ugh. Volleyball.
High-speed transport tunnel.
We're almost to the terminal.
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
Vector's specialty.
Okay, so it still saves my capsules. All right, that's fine. Hopefully I just didn't skip any. Design Studio says it would be cool if instead of Planet Wisp, we would have a level that's like glitching between all the stages to end it off, showing off all his classic games. That would be sick, right? Or you could keep Colors stage, right? There's nothing wrong with Colors being there, but just add another stage. And if you were to add that stage, it would be like, all right, cool. Or if you were like, here's Eggman Land, or you could be like, here's not Final Zone, but like here's Scrap Brain Zone. You know what I mean? Here's Metropolis Zone. All the zones that you hate, that you're like, I know this is gonna be a pain to play. Like, what if, all right, so like, to meet you halfway, Desire Studios, what if it was like, all right, if it was like, let's play Scrap Brain Zone, you know what I mean, like Metropolis Zone, what else, like the Death Egg, you feel me, like Death Egg, all that stuff rolled, like Eggman Land, all that stuff rolled into one. And that was the one that was glitching up, and it was like, yo, you gotta play all these. Or like maybe, or even this, roll with me with this. Roll with me on this one, all right? Roll with me on this one. And I know this would take like a lot. This would take like a lot of, you know, a lot more asset making and all that stuff or whatever. But like, think of like the most infamous Sonic levels, and you roll them all into one. You're like, oh God, this is going to be like this is going to be a pain, dude. So like you took like, for instance, you took Labyrinth Zone, and then you took Metropolis Zone, and then you took like Sandopolis, like the levels that you cannot stand, and you rolled them all into one. Yeah, those would be cool. You know what I mean? Because like the thing is, like, you're prepared. You're like, okay, you're like, oh, they brought all the bad levels back. No. Now, obviously, you know, they wouldn't be super bad, but it'd be like a Eggman Land situation where you're like, I know this is gonna be stupid difficult. I think that would have been nuts. That would have been like a really good end, instead of just going straight to like, oh, here's the Time Eater. I'm like, what? And the boss, like the Time Eater is like one of the worst bosses like ever in Sonic the Hedgehog. Good job, mission complete. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Let's see. I'm gonna go a little bit over the 2-hour mark. I just want to get a little bit closer so that I can play Chaotix off screen, and then tomorrow I can just go straight into the last story. I want to do Egg Fleet with Sonic Team. Here's what I want to do tomorrow. I want to do Egg Fleet with Sonic Team, right? Get the last Chaos Emerald and then go into the last story. That's my idea. Desire Studio says, then like after you completed a certain amount of a stage, the Time Eater would slowly get more mad and transport you to more and more annoying levels. Yeah, like that'd be wouldn't that be sick though? You know what I mean? Right off the stage, careened right off the stage. But yeah, that'd be sick though. Like you took all those annoying ass levels, made one boss gauntlet out of it, and then towards the end, like yeah, you at some point, yeah, you fight the Time Eater and just make the Time Eater better. Just, you know what I mean? Just make that boss battle better, because it's just not a good boss battle. That's another thing I modded too. I remember the moment I saw like there was like a better Time Eater boss mod. I was like, what? I was like, please, yes. I was like, I don't even care. I don't care how y'all fix it. Just fix it, please. Oh, that's not how I'm not getting bombed. I got the invincibility. Hold on, wait. Okay, get to a safe spot. Get to a safe spot. Get about right here. Now, we make Eggman come to us. Because, really, you don't have to chase after this. You don't have to chase after this. You gotta do all that.
Retreat. Here we go. Target.
Retreat! And then it comes right after us. Ow!
We'll get him.
You son of a... You son of a... Alright, just wait, hang back, hang tight, hang back, hang tight. He's gonna come to us. And then we're gonna, yep. These little guys are annoying, get rid of them. He's gonna pull up again. He keeps successfully hitting me. I need to get rings or none of this is gonna matter. And here he comes. There we go, baby. There we go, baby.
Pay for this. Roger.
6:51. We give it about 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes.
Target.
A rank. Now I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that one.
Good job, boys. Guess that Eggman was a fake after all.
Of course it was.
Wrong?
Listen carefully. There's a jungle just to the north of here. Go there immediately.
Got it.
You know what? Our client sure seems to know a lot about this Dr. Eggman guy.
Definitely an agent. A relative, perhaps.
Strangely enough, I had the same weird feeling about our client's real identity. It could be you know who.
Here's your next mission. There are huge frogs in this jungle. Once they start to croak, it will start to rain and you'll be spotted easily. Get through the jungle without being detected by the frogs.
Get through the jungle without being detected by the frogs. Gotcha. Don't get detected by the frogs. Don't get detected by the... SBO, you're up. That's one thing I like about SBO. I think that's very unique about SBO in this game is like he can just go invisible and then nobody can see him. So you just sneak by everybody.
Just follow my lead.
It's such a like strange mechanic. And I wish it would be like used more in like more interesting scenarios.
Did somebody croak?
Oh no! What? There's a frog over there. Frog over there. Don't get caught by the frog.
Here we go.
Zara Studio says we all know who's contacting them, or do we? Oh. Ooh, I'm glad they stopped me. Let's see. We need a re-release of Sonic Heroes with improvements on next generation consoles. We need a remake of Sonic Generations because they don't. I'm almost certain they don't have the source code for Sonic. Or hold on, Sonic Heroes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they don't have the source code for Sonic Heroes anymore. Oh, don't see us. Which is why everybody's been like, yo, do a remake of Sonic Heroes because like that would probably be like the best case scenario. Unless they don't have a problem with using like, you know, Dolphin and all that, but again, like you can only do so much before, you know what I mean? Like you can only tamper with the game so much. So I think Heroes needs a full remake. I think all of the Dreamcast era / GameCube era Sonic games need a redo. I think that we can honor the originals, right, and appreciate them for what they were. But I think it's time for them to. I think it's time. If it's not, if the time is not, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not, if they don't do it like as their next game, which I don't think that they're going to do it. Like, there's not enough time to respond to that. I think it would be appropriate to do it after, like, whatever, like, the next Sonic game is, like Sonic Frontiers 2 or whatever. I think it would be appropriate to do it then. Let's say it. It's got to be in the Sega. It's got to be in the Sega file somewhere. It could be in the Sega file. It could be somewhere, but also at the same time, even if it is, right, how much can you tamper with it? You know what I mean? Before the game breaks. Like, you can only do so much before the game breaks. That's the problem. Like, you can only restructure the game so much.
Roger.
The hell was that? I just heard a sound. It sounded like a cat, and we have no cats.
Not bad. No.
Yeah, Heroes with a remake on next generation consoles. But if they remove Metal Overlord, people are gonna be mad as f. Yeah. Why would you ever remove Metal Overlord? That is the dumbest thing. That would be stupid. Find and protect 10 child. 10 of them things. Alright. Let's get this guy. Boop, boop. Come on. Block up, block up. Alright, I think I'll do this level, right? I missed a chow. I think I'll do this level. I'll do the boss fight, and then we'll start for tomorrow. We'll end it and then start tomorrow. Get ready for tomorrow's stream. Let's see. I would expect them to keep all their I would expect them to keep all their game folders in a highly secured file. You would think that Desire Studios, however, we've learned time and time again that video game studios do not cherish their games as much as we do, and you'll get instances where they'll be like, "Oh, we lost the source code." We're like, "How?" And a lot of times, like, I think for more modern games, I think they hang on to those things more now. But like back then, they did not care that much. They would make a game and then scrap everything, and you'd be like, I guess they never thought about like coming back to it later down the line. But that's like one of the reasons, like for instance, like Ninja Gaiden Black, like that's one of the reasons why like they can't find Ninja Gaiden Black. Everybody's like, you know, they re-released like the Ninja Gaiden games, and people are like, yo, why didn't you use oh wait a minute, no, I just gotta get the chow. I can run into frogs. But like people are like, they re-released Ninja Gaiden, and people were like, why didn't you use the black version? Like that's the best version. And they were like, oh, we didn't have the files for that. It was like, what did you do? We lost them. Like what? Design Studio says, but Metal Overlord returning in Shadow Generations was so fucking awesome, bro. No one was expecting that. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Which has always been like the best part of the marketing for like the Generations games. I feel like it's always been like that. Like every time ever since Generations hit the scene, dude, like it was all like it was kind of like how, you know how people are reacting now, like with the Racing Across Worlds. It's kind of like a Smash Bros style like reveal. It was the same thing with Sonic Generations. It was the same thing with Shadow Generations, dude. It's like, I love those reveals, dude. They're so good. because you just don't know what's gonna make it. You're like, maybe that might make. I remember like we didn't. Everybody was like, oh, they're not gonna use any 06 levels in Sonic Generations, and then they show Crisis City. We was like, oh, they did it. We was like, what?
Leave this to me, boys.
It was so crazy, dude, because it was just like they were so ashamed of Sonic 06, like that when they did that, it was just like that's crazy. Desire Studio said, "Oh yeah, we can end stream. You do Discord and pop in the stream from time to time. Even if they lost the source code, couldn't they just open the files on a game on a PC and then just tweak it there? Yeah, but then the problem is that you got to find somebody and pay them because like they can find it somewhere and then you gotta, you know what I mean, like somebody could be holding it and then be like, I guess they could be like, that's ours. We need that. But then it'd be bad PR and people would be, like somebody would be like, yo, I preserved this and they came through and like took it and they didn't pay me or nothing like that or anything, and then you know it's not, then it's good, then it's bad PR. And everybody is mad and all that stuff or whatever, you know. And it doesn't look good on your game. And people don't want to buy your game. But Desire, I am going to end this after I do the boss fight. And I'm gonna go do all that.
Got it.
Mission complete. Ding.
Problem!
All right.
Excuse me, miss. I was wondering if I could ask you something.
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait.
Jade! You think this is a joke?
What we really need is a Sonic 06 remake. Like, what are the people at Sega doing? They for real need to leave it up to the fans to their own game. They for real need to leave it up to the fans to fix their own game. I don't think that David Lawrence said pink bitch rose. Let's see.
But we can't back down now.
I think that Sonic 06 is not a easy sell. You know what I mean? For Sonic fans, I think that would be exciting for them to see. But not only is Chaos X already remaking Sonic 06, he's already doing that, so it's like we don't really need Sega to do it. I think it's not an easy sell for the gaming industry at large.
Talk about a huge misunderstanding.
So I think like I think going for the adventure games and going for heroes, I think that would be way more like people's eyes would be on that, and that will reverberate through the entire industry, dude. Like the entire industry. Imagine them remaking Sonic Adventure 1, then Sonic Adventure 2, and then out of nowhere they were like, oh, here's Sonic Adventure 3. People would flip the fuck out. Would absolutely flip out. And then after that, they were like, oh, here's Sonic Heroes remake. Like that would those 4 titles in a row like that would be like asinine. That would be like crazy. That would absolutely make them money. I think it's a little bit harder to sell Sonic 06, but anyway. All right, they're going to end the stream here, guys. I see people leaving. I think we're out. Yeah, we're past the 2-hour mark for sure. So next stream, like I said, I will start next stream. We'll just go straight to the last. I'll have the last Chaos Emerald. You feel me? I'll start with Team Sonic. You feel me? And I'll do Egg Fleet with them. And it'll go into the last story, and then we'll just do all the last story and all that stuff. You feel me? So, but everybody, thank you for showing up. I appreciate everybody being here. David Lawrence says, see you soon. Hey, peace out, man. All right, let me start up my stream. See you there. I will be there. If you like what you're seeing here, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Share with everybody. You feel me? That'll help me out. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. You feel me? So, and I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the halfway mark of that. You feel me? Also, if you want to support Monthly Gamer, my payment options are down below. You feel me? In the description below, just click down there. They're all one click away. I got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and I got Patreon. That is the subscription service. If you want to throw $1 in there just to help me out, that'd be great. That's dollar tier, and then I got a $3 or I got a $5 tier, where whatever game you want me to play, I'll play that game. And you know what I mean? As long as it's YouTuber friendly and as long as I have access to it, I can play that game. You feel me? So then shoot me a message and I'll be able to do that. All right? Cool? Cool. This has been Monthly Gamer. See you guys next time. Hi, Moist. Bye, Moist. Missed the whole stream. That bum missed.